Welcome back everyone to Hearts of Iron 2 Darkest Tower with the Fallout mod. And we have upgrades. Yay. Everybody likes upgrades, and now we shall get our economy in order. It appears we have some dissent. Why? I think we had a Luddite revolt. So, while making sure that our supplies are being dealt with, I guess it's fine. Okay. This looks fine. I'm gonna need to, once the upgrades are upgraded, I'm gonna need to invest more in money and in dissent reduction, because we are having some problems with that. Baby boom! Yay! That was in social tax, most likely. Yes, it was. Taxation systems. This would be, of course, reduces morale, but it increases our off-map production of money by 1, which is going to be very useful. Although not exactly the most important thing for now. I think free ranchers would be more important. So, preservation. Industrial capacity production bonus. Why did I not do that earlier? There's also data center production bonus, which is going to become a little handy later. So, okay. The quicker we can get this one, the better. It's 2249, so we're 3 years late, so it's gonna be faster to research that, actually, which is good. NCR troopers, yes. Excellent. How's our intelligence? Upgraded. Perfect. Now, I wonder whether or not our events for the glow are finished. Well, whatever the case, I'm just gonna stay here and let myself have a chance. Okay, so we got the Chrysalis Raiders. That was in here. 2255. No, that's way too late. Advanced. Scout units. Nope. Wastelands Control. Yes, indeed. Or maybe Operational Maneuver. That would have been really good to have military operations for that. That would have been... So Wastelands Control would be much, much better. Would it? Yes, it would. Leadership. Don't have anyone with leadership, which is incredibly annoying. But I guess it's fine. Presidio. Here you go. Excellent. Yes, indeed. All of our infantry being upgraded. Very nice. Gonna give us more combat effectiveness, which is exactly what we need. Okay. Open diplomacy with you. Do you have anything? No, you don't. You do have provinces that you can sell, but they're not that important. So your national provinces are Battle Mountain and Lovelock. Fallon, Carson City, and Tonopah are all okay. Hold on. Area map mode. Yeah, we might need to... Okay. So, NCR troopers, that was here. And that's all the up... No, of course it wouldn't be. That would be way too good for me, would it? If all the upgrades were already finished. But I think we only need one more. Yeah, one more brigade that's obsolete. So very soon we shall have all of our upgrades finished and done with. Which is nice. I wonder if I... Swift Justice. That decreased dissent, which is good, and NROM, really now, Republic of Mexico. who are down here. Well, you're too far away to do anything, so that's fine. Squad pulse grenades. Excellent. Don't need any more reinforcements. So that means our Air Force is fully operational. Let's get them all together again. And soon enough we should have the ability to build, yes indeed, helicopters. They're pretty good. Although for a while, I'll have to settle on getting money. Wastelands, yay. Could get runs fighting. Yeah. We're gonna be fighting people in runs, so let's do that. Jet engines, great. Air power. And that's gonna allow us to get... what do you need for that? Basic fighter, okay. The Vipers. The Vipers are kind of worrying me. They do have one of my territories under their control, and it's a territory that produces energy cells. So it would be nice for me to regain that. Preservation. Yes, indeed. Ramen caravans. Early factories. Yeah, we can get that. That's going to be very good. Because it just gives us so many different things. Which are all very useful. Extensive wastelands, yes indeed. That was you, so now you can do operational maneuver. And a revolt. Really now. In Caborca. And we need to prevent the Mexicans from capturing that, although it's really not that important. But it would be better to just have territory. Because it would be very useful. Yes, indeed. Thanks. Go away, you raiding scum. So you're having base revolt risk. Okay. Didn't know. Didn't know. Okay. Now we can start producing things once more. And thankfully this time they did not spread propaganda. So that would have been very, very annoying to get more dissent from the Dark Cathedral. Okay. Ruins fighting. Swamp, frozen, and jungle for now isn't that important. Army healers, though. This would be good. Medicine. Okay, hold on. Western Caravan, right. How much money? 150. That's doable, I guess. Although this is also doable. Let's sell resources. Okay, now that we're getting ourselves back on track, soon enough we will be able to take out Caesar's Legion once and for all. And then once we get all the provinces in this area, we should have the Arizona cores. Although Flagstaff is X marks the spot beta. I'm not sure what that is, but one day it might become important. So we'll keep an eye on that. Yay, more infantry battalions, good. Where shall we deploy them? We need to find out. Okay, there you are. 14th Regiment, which is indeed where? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 nope. More like here, right? Oh, that's just the border guards. Okay, so I guess I can just send you on over to Clifton. Which will hopefully not... No, not... I clicked on the wrong person. I definitely clicked on the wrong one. Not what I wanted to do. We also need some more garrisons. Oh! Never was. What is this? Universal facilities, this one... Oh, I guess not. Okay. I guess it never came to be. Nothing we have to worry about. Not sure what that was, but I guess it's fine. Prop aircraft, yay. Gotta get myself that Air Force. Okay, hold on. You're going back in San Diego, because I like it there. I like it there a little bit better. Okay. So again, the plan is to invade into Gila Bend, and then move in and try to sever off Tucson from the rest. Vault database salvaged. Okay. So we've managed to find a somewhat functional pre-war computer. After reactivating it, we're able to access some encrypted files. Data fragmentation has limited the recoverable information, but there are references to the pre-war vault network visible. Much data was corrupted and unrecoverable, but your experts have pieced together enough clues that you could try to research the actual locations of some lost vaults. This will be a serious research project, considering how limited your information is, but it could lead to your nation to lost treasures. Okay, vault locations is now available. And that was our vault in Hermanas. Oh, here. Oh, that was in Caesar's Legion territory? Oh, I guess they still have territory in these areas. Interesting. Yeah, right. So, vault locations is in Secret Tech, I believe. Yes, indeed. And now we're also getting some industrial capacity. Very good. And we've got our garrisons, so let's deploy them as quickly as possible. Deploy you in San Diego. Deploy you in Salinas, because we're making ourselves some IC there. And in Santa Barbara, because there's IC there as well. And let's get the towers a little bit more. Ooh, radioactive cellars. We have too many rare materials running around. Some of it is in the form of valuable minerals, and you don't really want to eat those. Dummy, put down that can of sulfur dioxide this minute. What the hell is that? Some of it is in the form of rare plant materials, so it's not so harmless. No, put those mushrooms down, darling. Jesus Christ. But the worst stuff is radioactive. There are still a few working atomic and nuclear power plants in the wastelands, let alone all the microfusion power cells, and all these need radioactive elements to run. Trouble is, you have too much of it, and it is being stored in unsecured basements all through your lands. So we can either say do nothing, or we must address this problem. Now, this is an event that we haven't gotten yet, but essentially when you get too many resources of one type, you can use them for various different purposes. For example, we can barter for military equipment, and we would get, I believe, mercenaries off of that. Decreasing our rare materials stock by about 7,500 now. Rare materials are... Wait, what? These? We don't really have that many, but it's over the stockpile, which is 1,800, so it's enough to trigger that event. We can build storehouses, which is going to increase the stockpile, or we can boost our industry. I think we will boost our industry because it's going to give us an industrial capacity in Avalon. Or we could give it to our people to lower descent and give us manpower, but for now it's really not that important. We will boost our industry. because we want industrial growth as much as possible. Getting to 80 IC is going to be important. 80 total, well, actually no, 80 actual IC, or physical IC, because then we're going to have a 5th tech slot. Excellent. That was the land doctrine. Next land doctrine is going to be combined arms warfare at 2255, so nothing too important yet. We can either go with field command for the army, which is going to make HQs a fighting unit, or a central command, which is going to increase our everything. We will do central command, actually, because it is going to help out our entire army in various different ways. And the NROMs being a dick, so we'll make sure to declare war on them as quickly as possible. Red zombie apocalypse. Oh no. Not sure where they are. Has the God Machine done anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's some towers. Really, the only one that's scaring me right now is the Enclave, because they have lots of industry, 190, and they also have some really good tech to start off with. So they will be pretty much the main villain for us. And then there's also both the Junkers and the Dark Cathedral being quite powerful. They're on the other side of the US, so it's really not that important to worry about them for now. Early factories, yay. That was in industrial tech. Pre-war materials. Oh, this could be very useful. But for now, it's a little bit too early. So we shall wait. Improved computing. This is useful. Caltech. Do that. And we get helos. Yay. Now, helos are mostly useful as an anti-troop type of thing. So they're really good when you want to kill people, which is what we want to do. Now, let's see. Like commander, do we have anyone with Eagle Eye? I do not know what that is. But I guess we shall use him as much as possible. And that guy, I think that's a photoshopped image. That looks like a very photoshopped image. Anyway, we can go with Macchiao, who is the commander who has Superior Tactician, which just increases, I believe, all of the mission efficiencies, which is going to be very good. And the range of the helicopters is 400 kilometers, so it can reach basically all of the Caesar's Legion territory. So it's really not going to be that much of a problem. And basic fighter, excellent. So now we can go finally for that scrap jet. And army healers, excellent. So that's going to be most of the army tech done and done. Or at least land doctrine tech. Could go with some of these things, but they all appear to be not that important for now. We shall go with the vault locations, because these rely on events to pop and have you obviously discover the vaults. So we need to put them in as quickly as possible, just have our event chance to be possible as quickly as we could, so that we're going to get them faster. That's more infantry. Good. And yes, I indeed wonder what would happen if I were to claim you. Nothing. So at least they don't lose relationships. But they have a way too strong army, I think, to capitulate, which is a problem. Okay, now the glow powered troopers, I shall redeploy them to Douglas. And soon enough, I think we shall have... Hold on, I need to reinforce you. I also need to upgrade somebody. Okay. At this point, I think... Once a few of our attack helicopters are completed... How many exactly? How many can you command? 4 squadrons. So how many? As soon as I have 4 of them, I shall declare war on the Legion. They don't appear to have any allies because they're dicks and nobody likes them. And then I'm gonna crush them. Where are my tanks? They're in Yuma. Good. I'm gonna crush them, and then I'm gonna go after some of the more other annoying characters in the Wasteland. Now, I'm still at war with the Huns and Kurtz's camp, but for now we shall... Oh, yeah, right. Vault City declared war on the Mutant Army. Nothing we didn't expect. That's a central command. Good. Could go with combat implants. Yes, indeed. That would be very useful. However, Caltech is much better at it than everybody else because they have chemistry and science, and nobody else does. As you can see, 36 difficulty in researching that. So that's going to be very, very rough. A very, very rough research. So for now, we shall not concern ourselves with it. Instead, we shall go for a social tech. New Order Schools, which is going to increase, minus 3% manpower growth, plus 5% industrial, good, plus 3% research, more organization. Okay, yeah, that's really good. So training and leadership are the toughest for this, but also law. So perhaps law, although leadership is the actual toughest. So, let's get Durkin on that. Okay. NCR infantry battalions, perfect. How many of you are there? 4. That's gonna be enough. Gonna get more of you in Yuma. Excellent. And we're having money troubles, actually. Most of that comes from intelligence costs. Yes, indeed. So, for now, we shall have to deal with the fact that we're having money problems. Soon enough, that might become a little bit of a more annoying thing, but for now, we don't really need to worry about it. Biggest problem, however, is the supply, because we need 47 factories on supplies, which is ridiculous. That's vault locations. Good. So the secret tech now goes to combat implants. If you hear voices in your head, you're either crazy or your combat implant is way too loquacious. Sure. Leads on a vault. Okay. With your recovery and research of lost stat fragments about the pre-war vault networks, you have uncovered solid leads on one of the vaults. This is exciting news. Your researchers are hopping with excitement. Some of your most powerful groups in the wasteland today were founded by the inhabitants of lost vaults emerging back from the world, using your their vault technology and equipment. You have visions of all sorts of treasures that you might uncover if you found the intact vault. Of course, it may well be abandoned or worse, filled with danger. But perhaps their words are worth the undoubted risks. So we shall send the search parties, which is some supplies and some manpower. Manpower being less annoying than the supplies at this point. Yes, more helo groups. Oputo and Ascension. So we have a chance to get some more territory. Pretty nice. Oh, well, it appears they tried to anticipate us now, did they? So they're attacking us in Nogales, which we should be able to hold. By the way, first off, above normal instead of anything else. In Clifton, we shall not hold, it seems, because they just have way too many regulars attacking us. But in Phoenix, we should be able to hold because of the city, ruins. And first off, before we forget, we shall crush Gillibend. Ground attack in the province, both day and night, infinitely. Your ground attack should not be that great, but not also bad, so do it. Now, I also have a few forces scattered about. We shall send them in. In Bishop, yes, so we don't need you yet. So redeployed there. These garrisons are all doing fine. And we could also take control of both Broken Hills and the hub. Which unfortunately is going to decrease our relations with them. So I guess we shall keep Broken Hills at plus 83. In fact, we could influence them. We got some extra relationships. So we could later assume military control, just to make certain that they don't do anything stupid. In fact, we are completely demolishing them. Unfortunately, in Nogales, we lost. But if we take Gillibend, that should not matter one bit. Perfect. So we have crushed the first wave. Here comes a second wave of Caesar's Legion reinforcements to Gillibend, and we are destroying them as well. And what this is producing is tons of retreating troops in Gillibend, which is amazing because, as I've said multiple times, it is much easier to kill someone with your aircraft when they're retreating. And we won in Phoenix, which is very good because we don't want to lose that crucial city to the enemy. And now we could, I think, reinforce our men. In fact, we're just destroying all the divisions that are trying to retreat back to Tucson. And now my glow power troopers and my armor should be able to very easily hold the province, because if they try to attack from Globe, it's a river crossing, so they're going to have a hard time. And if they try to attack from Tucson, well, all the troops that are in Tucson right now are troops that are essentially beat up because they were trying to fight us earlier. And now they're trying to fight us, but yeah, I don't think they're going to have an easy time at it. Some of their troops indeed are out of supplies. If we go ahead and look, for example, this 21st Regiment, or no, regular battalion, has a -20 modifier because of lack of supply. So they're going to be less effective because they are cut off from their own supply lines. And in Gillibend, they will be defeated. And it looks like they're not hiring anyone, probably because they're out of money. Yep, they are out of money. And yep, there goes all of the remaining, well, almost all the remaining enemy forces. Yeah, look at that. Very easy to destroy when they're retreating. That's why you get the helicopters, because they have the extremely high soft attack, which is very useful to fight enemies who are retreating. And now I'll just wait for these guys to starve, take Globe, and then take Tucson. The war is going to be that easy. I'll try to capture Oputo, but I don't think it will work. Oh, Nogales also has VPs, which is not good. Don't want them to get any VPs. Because the way you end a war in Hearts of Iron 2 is if you want to annex someone, which this time I definitely want to do, you need to take all of their victory point provinces and their capital. So in this case, Tucson, Globe, and avoiding them capturing Nogales because that's 2 VPs. And they're just losing all their troops to my glorious Air Force. And my glorious Air Force is also gaining experience. As you can see, my first helicopter wing is just grabbing themselves some very nice experience, which is going to make them even more effective at demolishing them. Okay, now, how are you doing on organization? You're still doing very fine. So we need to wait for you to actually go out, and that's gonna be the end of the part, I would think. Sorry for the alarm, but I just need to make sure that I don't go over time today. It would seem like they captured it, and right now they're also trying to attack Douglas, which is not a good idea, because we shall do this, and we shall see how that works in the next episode of the NCR. I'll see you then. Peace.